Okay, so given that I've been dealing with some kind of weird ear problem lately where I've had this intermittent clogged feeling in my ears, it probably wasn't the best idea to listen to Poppy's new album, Empty Hands, a metal album with earbuds on. But I did it, so let's review it. Don't worry, I kept the volume low. I keep the volume low in pretty much everything I do, so I wasn't blasting my ears off. Don't worry. Anyway, Poppy is back with her 7th studio album and her first since 2024's Negative Spaces, an album that I had considered to be my favorite of hers since 2020's I Disagree. While I've enjoyed pretty much her entire discography, Negative Spaces hit me pretty hard because I was really excited to hear Poppy back in the metal sound after a few albums away from it. So of course, I was excited for whatever she had coming next, especially after finding out that she would be sticking to the metal sound with this album. And while I wouldn't say that it's my favorite Poppy album, I still very much enjoyed my time with it. I understand some of the criticisms I've heard about this album kind of playing it safe by Poppy standards, but this is pretty much the exact wheelhouse that I love hearing Poppy in. The metalcore production style mixing with Poppy's beautiful sung vocals is awesome to me. She can sing her ass off, and it's really cool to see how much she's grown as a vocalist since the Android days of Poppy.Computer and Am I a Girl. I've heard some people say that Jordan Fish's production style has gotten a little bit stale, and well, as someone who's not really a metalhead, I couldn't tell you. But while I do understand the perspective that this does sound a little bit like Negative Spaces light, I do think he gives Poppy enough of a playground to really show off her all-around vocal prowess here. I do think the record slows just a little bit in the second half, and the fact that there are several more songs really centered around Poppy's screamed vocals do kind of take me out of the album just a little bit personally. I think her scream vocals are great, but I've always been just a bigger fan of her pure singing and how the pop vocals kind of contrast with the metal instrumentals. But Poppy's artistry is still on full display here, and considering that the album clocks in at just under 39 minutes, it manages to keep itself from becoming overwhelming. On my rating scale, Poppy's Empty Hands is going to get a great rating from me. The first time I haven't given a Poppy album an excellent rating? Sure, but don't fret or overthink that. I still really enjoyed my time with the album, and while it's sure to polarize as pretty much any of her albums does, I do think it's definitely worth your time. Check this one out.